Hey guys, on YouTube, I figured I'd go ahead and make another video. I am no longer platinum again. I did drop down at one point, and then I used my DashPass for a while, and then figured I'd go ahead and get back to platinum again. And then now it's just like, man, I don't want to drive 9.9 miles for $9, and that's out in the middle of nowhere. So it's another. Sometimes there's orders down there, but not usually. And even if there is, they're usually bad orders. So it's like, yeah, I get $9 to drive 19 miles or so. So yeah, it's like, yeah. And then there was another one, like they have been like doubling up or tripling up or trying to, at least on a few of them. And I don't know, sometimes I'll do that, but I got a new car and I'm trying not to have massive mileage like I was saying. But yeah, like I got one that was $5 for 9 miles. That was an additional. And then I got another one that was freaking, what was it, 19.5 miles out in the middle of nowhere for $13. So it's like a 40-mile round trip for $13. It could be worse though. I've seen orders like that for like $2 in the past, but still, it's like, man, no, I'm good on that, at least for now. I might do another 100% run at some point, but I'm only going to be doing those occasionally. If I decide to get my platinum back, I might just go ahead and keep it, or just lose platinum. The only thing that really bugs me though is I don't get the platinum support. It's really frustrating when you don't have platinum now, as you can't really call support. You have to wait for them to call you back, and most of the time they don't call you back. Even with platinum support, sometimes it takes 35 plus minutes. Like there was one day where I was on hold for over 35 minutes, and then I got in a service area where I didn't have any service, so I lost the call and I never got a call back or anything. So yeah, the customer just lost their alcohol because it didn't get on the order. That was a frustrating thing. Safeway here locks up their alcohol and they walk it up to the front, and I had the alcohol and I scanned it, but it got put at the other till, and I was first gonna go to that till, but I was like, the other one will be faster, let's go over there. And I was like, I gotta make sure that I grab that alcohol. And after all the items were scanned, it went through the QR code. I was like, oh crap, the alcohol. It was too late. And they DoorDash's policy is you're not supposed to pay for the alcohol yourself, as it's all supposed to go through DoorDash if you do get alcohol. But they do make it to where you can call them, let them know what you're doing, pay with your own card, and then get a reimbursement. But I needed to make sure to follow the steps, and I couldn't because nobody answered the freaking phone on support. But yeah, there's no orders right now, and sometimes I swear it's better to take those stupid orders, because then they do send you more orders and keep you busier, and it can be worth it. It for sure can. Sometimes they'll throw you some really good orders because you do those really crappy orders, but sometimes it's like all they do is just send you long orders. But if that's all that's out there, I guess that's all that's out there. But I know that's not. They're just punishing me right now for not taking those orders, because it's 2 to 6 estimated wait time. So there should be orders around here. There might all be bad orders though, I don't know. But yeah, they added the new Express feature, which my assumption is they added that Express feature because they're going to be doubling up more orders, and they're going to have it to where, sometimes you have a long wait time where all kinds of orders are going to be picked up. They're like low tips and whatnot. Like sometimes they send me on 6 to 7 plus orders, or even up to 10 orders before they have me drop off the last further away customer, because sometimes I'll do the 100% where I accept everything. And yeah, so Express makes it to where if you pay for that, it's $3, or at least when I went to look at that, I just ordered DoorDash last night, which I might make a video on that too, which was interesting. I don't think I'm gonna make a video on it right now. Just want to hurry up and get this done in 8 minutes, because I do want to get back to DoorDash, and I'm probably going to move areas and hopefully get some better orders. But yeah, it's been okay, I guess. I started at 9:30-ish, actually right around 10. Didn't get any orders up until like because I was in Grand Mound, Rochester, and I don't have McDonald's anymore, and that's like the busiest place to get orders from in Rochester, and I always go through there, but there wasn't any orders at Burger King or Jack in the Box, or there was one order at Taco Bell, but I was eating my food, and that was on Uber Eats, and I figured there shouldn't be any other drivers out here, so I went and declined it. I was going to go ahead and grab it the second time after I finished my food, and didn't see it. I guess there was a driver out there on Uber Eats. Just like, yeah, see this crap. It's like, here, I don't exactly show where it's at, but come on, dude. 1025 for 10.7 miles. No. I don't know if you could even see that. That's the Sonic. And that's out in the middle of nowhere, too. So I guess I would go to Sonic. It's like 2-3 miles away. Then it'd be 7 miles there, 7 miles back. So 14 miles. So 17 miles total for that $10. I don't know. Sometimes it's worth it. Be a half hour for $10, but then the gas and everything, and it's just. But waiting around isn't really anything. I don't know. Hopefully it gets better today. But yeah, they added Express, so I'm pretty sure what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing a lot more doubles and pretty much encouraging people to pay for Express if they want their order just on one order. And some of these longer orders, I'm sure maybe they're going to double up on me. And that's one thing, too, that's good, especially if it's busy, to go ahead and accept those orders, because then they'll send another order. My thing is, why don't they just double them up to begin with, instead of, because a lot of times they'll send you one order, but then they don't send you, they don't double it up right away. I guess maybe that's because, gosh dang it, somebody's behind my car. I don't know if they got in the video. Oh yeah, that's what I like that guy, actually. He's a worker around here. Anyways, so yeah, they added the Express feature on DoorDash, which should equate to more pay for the drivers if it's on Express. So the base pay should go up quicker, I would think, and then also no doubles. So you would just get your order directly to you, unless your driver's multi-apping, which some of them do out there. I do, but I only do one order at a time, unless it's like super on the way and doesn't take any extra time, or if it's like super dead and I really need to make a couple extra dollars, sometimes I'll go ahead and combine some stuff. But still, I always try to make sure I'm on time, at least on DoorDash. Not so concerned about, whoa dude, there was just about an accident right there. I'm not so concerned about being late on Uber Eats so much. I'm not, like, I got a pretty good rating on Uber Eats, so I'm not like late, at least for, let me see here, my acceptance rate is only 1% right now though, but my on-time rate is 95%, which is, I think, even better than DoorDash, because my on-time rate on DoorDash, let me see what we got here, ratings, it is 93%. But some of the short orders, now I'm silver, and it's gray. But then it gets this 1 to 5 minutes. I don't get DoorDash sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm hoping that things will get better as summer goes on, because usually things get busier and there's more pay and people tip more. But thus far, I've been getting burnt out, and I think I might be I don't know, we'll see. I still have my DashPass. I could maybe use that. I have one more DashPass I can use, so I might do that, or I might just go ahead and leave it below and just accept what orders, just get on when I can, when it's not busy. I don't think I'd schedule. I just don't see a point in that. It's just, the reason why I don't see a point in scheduling is because they drop you anyways. Like if you schedule a long dash, what they'll do is, if it gets super dead, they'll just kick off all the drivers anyways. So the only drivers that can drive is those that are platinum, that can get on right away, or when it gets busy again, you can go ahead and get back on. But I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sick of putting so much mileage on my car. I've dropped it down though, because I haven't been accepting everything. I might do another run. We'll see, to get it back up to 100%, and just take those mileage. But still, it's so many freaking miles to do 100%. It can be worth it though. Like I said, sometimes I'll throw some really good orders in between to make it worth it. But at the same time, it's like I'd be up to 15,000 miles already, probably last week, if I was accepting everything, which, like I said, I do sometimes, and the pay can be pretty good. It's like one of those catch-22 things. Anyways, I went on for over 10 minutes. I really haven't been seeing any orders because I need to move, and maybe I do need to take a bad order, and hopefully they'll give me a good one. See, that's the thing. Like, another reason, like, I can understand when I do a bad order or two. I got one on Uber, which is 6 miles for 4.5 miles, which is super bad, but I don't usually take anything on Uber unless it's really worth it, because you never know if it's going to get canceled or if you're going to get tip baited. So I prefer, having the base pay go a bit higher. So if something happens, then it's decent base pay, or, it's worth the gamble, because if the order gets canceled, you get paid nothing. Anyways, I better get back to it, try to make some money. But I am going to try to post every single day again, at least some kind of video. But I don't know. I'm probably going to start doing Walmart more again. It's so frustrating. Some orders are pretty good, but it takes so long to get in and out of Walmart. There's just so many people a lot of times in Walmart. And it's just, sometimes Spark is worth it. Sometimes there's some really good orders. But it's just, it always takes, like, I can get in and out of Safeway, even with a big order or a pretty good order, like a 20 plus item order. I can get in and out in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes at max. Unless it's like super busy, or if there's a lot of complications on the order, or like if there's deli and there's meat and there's freaking flowers, then it makes it worse. But yeah, Walmart on the other hand, even one item, I swear it takes like 15 minutes at least to get in and out. I don't know. I'm just frustrated lately. And oh yeah, another thing I guess I'll go ahead and talk about, maybe I should just make a specific video about this, that's really annoying, is our area is saturated. We've already got a mass amount of drivers out here. There's not a heck of a lot of orders, except it gets pretty good in the summer, and I'm sure that's why they're anticipating, getting busy in the summer. But they're doing a promo, which is a scam in my opinion. Like, I might actually, I'll probably just do a specific video on this, but to me it's almost like a scam. Because seriously, it's like, yes, if I refer somebody, I technically get $900, maybe, and they get $600. But the stipulation is they have to do 290 orders in 60 days. Pretty much no new drivers do 290 orders in the first 60 days. They have to get used to it, and they usually do a slow but sure process. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. When you first got started, did you do 290 orders in the first 60 days? Either way, like, it's not worth it in my opinion, because the more drivers you have on, the less money you're making. So even if you get that $900 for referring somebody, you're going to lose it in the long run from all the other orders you're not going to be doing. Because you don't get the orders the other people that you referred do. Anyways, 14 minutes again. Did I get something decent? $16 for 11.6 miles. It's almost worth it. That was on Uber. If they'd increase the pay to 20, I would do it. $2 a mile. That's what I want. Unless it's like, well, even super close, I still want $2 a mile, but anyways. Bye for now, guys. Lots more content to come. Gonna be posting every day. I'm gonna be trying to keep it shorter than this, though. I need to be making more money. Bye for now, guys.